This is W2FJH. We'll be starting the STNY digital voice net here in just about 5 minutes. We do have NetLogger up and running. For those folks that wish to check in early, you can find NetLogger at netlogger.org. We also do have Google Meet up and running. So if you wish to join us on Google Meet, you can find the link at STNYDMR.net. So we'll see you folks in just about 5 minutes, sir. This is W2FJH. This is W2FJH bringing up the STNY digital voice net on Bramlage Talk Group 31367, wires X Room 83721, and live stream to Google Meet and YouTube. The primary purpose of the STNY digital voice net is to help foster an active digital voice community in the southern tier of New York and provide a forum for those that are interested or have questions regarding various digital voice topics. While this net is primarily for the southern tier, all stations are more than welcome to check in. This net meets weekly on Sundays at 7 p.m. For more information about this net, please visit stnydmr.net. This net will prioritize short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency conversations. We currently do have four other stations checked in through NetLogger this evening, so the net would like to recognize K3 BYC Carlton, N2 NRA Cliff, KE2 FFC Allen, and N2 QFD Mal. All right, when checking in, please give your call sign, your name, and your location. So let's first take a standby for any stations that are short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there, so let's open it up for any and all stations that would like to check into the STNY Digital Voice Net this evening. Please call now.
N2 NCB, Paul, Tioga County.
N3 DQD, Ray, Beaver County, Pennsylvania.
Kilo Charlie 3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray, Scott from Sayre.
All right, and I have N2 NCB Paul, N3 DQD Ray, and KC3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray Scott. Were there any other stations to join this evening? Please call now.
This is 8030 Denny, Sayre, Pennsylvania. Good evening.
All right, and we also have AD30 Denny. All right, let's kick things off. If there's any announcements for the net this evening, please call now. All right, no announcements, so let's see if there's any questions out there for the net this evening. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there either, so we will move in for comments. The net topic this evening was given by Mal, N2QFT, and it was, do you have a favorite trick-or-treat candy? I'd like to add actually a little bit on top of that, and not only your favorite trick-or-treat candy, but also if there's any trick-or-treat candies that you absolutely do not like, your worst trick-or-treat candies. So, top of my list is K3BYC Carlton. How was your week?
This is K3BYC, Carlton in Darlington, Maryland. Good evening, Frank. Thank you for taking the net. Good evening to everyone who's checked in. It's been a very nice week. I mean, the weather continues to be seasonal, a little cooler under the norm, but still really good for this time of the year, so no complaints. No rain, and I think I've mowed for the last time. I think the previous Saturday I gave the yard a pretty good buzz touch, so I'm guessing that's probably it for the season on that. We will see. As far as Halloween candy, of course, the grandchildren always go out there and gather it up. Of course, we give it out too. I guess a couple of favorites, and I favor chocolate, of course. Of course, the Hershey's dark chocolate as a favorite with me. And then I like the coconut with chocolate, like your almond joys and your mounds. Those are my favorites. I don't like hard candy of any type. Candy corn's okay, but the chocolates and coconuts they're always favorites. Always have been with myself there. That's all I have for now. I hope everybody has a great week coming up, and happy Halloween. It's hard to believe October is just about over. This is K3BYC. Back to net control.
Yeah, thanks, Sir Carlton. And yeah, it goes by fast sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah, those are some good ones too. I haven't had a almond joy in quite a long time. But yeah, I do like them as well. All right, moving on down my list to N2 NRA. Cliff, how was your week?
This is N2NRA Cliff in Waverly, New York. Good evening to all the folks that checked in this evening. Last Sunday we did a ghost walk up in Elmira, and winter prepping still. Got a tick yesterday, so I hope it doesn't develop into anything. And Mel helped me out yesterday with some FL Digi problems I had. As far as candy goes, I like all candies except I don't like mints. So with that, we'll send it back to net control.
Hey, very good there, Cliff. I gotta send it back to you real quick though, because what about the junior mints that are chocolate and mint?
Oh, I don't know. The mint flavor doesn't do anything for it, but all the other chocolates and all that good candy, there's nothing I don't like. Even cookies are good.
Okay, very good there, Cliff. Yeah, I just happened to watch the Seinfeld episode that they were talking about the junior mint, and so just was fresh in my mind, and you mentioned mint, and I had to ask about the junior mints, whether you like them or not. So, very good there. All right, next on my list is KE2FFC. Alan, how was your week? Nothing heard on my end there, but we'll give it another go there. Also, Alan was one that kind of keyed up before the net there, and I took the liberty to add him into the net. So I'm not sure if he's still with us or not, but we'll give it one more go there. KE2FFC. Alan, how was your week? All right, nothing heard there either, and either Ellen kind of tuned away from the talk group there, or possibly having some technical difficulties. Which, if you are having technical difficulties, Alan, I will be taking later check-ins, so feel free. I'll have you checked out for now, but feel free to check back in, and we'll take your status there. All right, next on the list is N2QFD. Mal, how was your week?
Hey, Frank. Here is N2QSD. I do see
Alan is not listed in the monitoring the net window at this point, so maybe something came up. Good week, went fast. Work's been busy. We've had a lot of end of year stuff going on. If you work in or around civil engineering, the asphalt plants should be shutting down in the next week or so. Barring the weather. Sometimes they go through November. Thanksgiving's kind of a wishful thinking, so we're trying to keep ahead of it. And it was a good weekend, like Dad said. I worked with him a bit, straightening out some technical troubles. We ended up with a new chore here, had the microwave go kaput last night. And so I spent quite a bit of time getting a over the stove model out today, and we'll figure out how to get the new one in later. Halloween trick or treat candy. I don't remember getting black licorice at Halloween, although that's a favorite. The next closest thing was probably Laffy Taffy. I always thought that was pretty fun, and I kind of like the banana flavored kind.
Hey, very good there, Mal. And yeah, it's getting to be that time again. I was just counting there while I was listening to you there, and yeah, 4 more work weeks, and then we're to Thanksgiving week, and then 3 more work weeks, and we're at Christmas already, and that's basically the end of the year. So, I mean, it comes by pretty quick, doesn't it? But all right, yeah. Black licorice and Laffy Taffy. Man, I haven't had any sort of. Apparently, I need to go down the candy aisle sometime. I haven't seen Laffy Taffy in a while either. All right, let's continue on down the list to NCB. Paul, how was your week?
Well, again, Frank and all into NCB here. Week was pretty good overall. They had a special event stationed Bigfoot out in Tacoma, Washington. Managed to make contact there so I can send him a card. And today, the Corning Lego store was sponsoring the Lego expedition at the Corning Glass Museum, and number one son was participating in that. It was the kind of deal that everyone was showing off what they made, but it all had to be made from scratch. Basically, no kits. All had to be your imagination. And it's amazing what they can do with Legos once they put their mind to it, type of thing. So we saw that. We've kind of seen what Keith had done, but not all at once in one spot. So that was good that way. And saw some of the other parts of the museum, and then headed home. Good day port, sunny out. All this, they had a shuttle running, especially where we had to park, because the whole museum was busy. And especially at the Legos, that was tough walking around. And candy, kind of off the diet, but when it was, I would say the Mounds and Kit Kat, and definitely no sour hard candy at all. That does not go well. And with that, we'll turn it back to you, Frank. Take care, all. Into NCB.
Hey, very good there, Paul. And yeah, that sounds like a really fun time there. I actually was down in the Horseheads Horseheads area. And yes, we went by Corning, and yeah, I didn't know that was going on, but that's pretty cool. Glad glad your son had a good time, or your son there had a good time and was participating. Glad you had a good time there as well. And yeah, Oh, you said the hard candies. That's what it was. I was gonna say, man, those jawbreakers. I don't think they even sell them anymore. Those big, like, huge honking jawbreakers that, like, took about 10 years to try to dissolve in your mouth there. Or at least I haven't seen them in the stores or anything, but I do remember them as a kid. Definitely the hard candies there. So, all right, very good there. This is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. Before I get to my next station, let me take a quick standby. For any additional stations that might want to check in this evening, please call now.
This is November Echo 2 Whiskey checking in.
83 AJN, Anna, Beaver County, Pennsylvania.
All right, and I had NE2W and KD3HAN Anna. Let me give it one more quick go around in case somebody doubled there. Any additional stations for the net this evening? Please call now. Okay, nobody else there. It's just yeah, in analog you can kind of tell if somebody doubles. Whatever the most powerful signal wins, but you can kind of tell. Part of the digital voice here, you kind of just got to have the sixth sense that somebody might have doubled during that time because you don't hear any difference in the audio. You just get whoever PTT's first. So, all right, moving on down the list to N3DQD. Ray, how was your week?
Yeah, W2FJH and 3DQD. Well, I had a pretty good week. We had lots of activities. Wednesday, we were at a coupon shopping event with some people and had a real nice time with them. And, of course, everybody went to lunch after that. Thursday, Anna and I went with some friends to hear music in a coffee house setting. And Saturday, I went to the local commissary, the PX, and passed out Halloween treats. So we had quite a few activities going on this week. As far as Halloween candy, I don't eat a lot of candy, but I would have to say that peanut butter cups, peppermint patties would be ones that I would eat if I were eating any, and I definitely would not eat Nerds or Sour Patch Kids. Back to you. This is N3DQD.
Hey, very good there, Ray. And yeah, we think alike there because one of my favorite candies usually involve peanut butter in some way. I'm a peanut butter fan there. So very good there, very good there. All right, next on the list is K3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray. Scott, how was your week?
This is KC3WVX. That was quite a busy weekend. A week ago Thursday, my wife was in an accident. She's okay, but the Bronco was totaled. So we ended up going car shopping and ended up getting a brand new Nissan. I can't remember what it is. An SUV. Whatever. And then I spent the weekend up at Arrast headquarters at H3 up on Harris Hill doing the CQ Worldwide DX contesting. Oh yeah, the Halloween candy. Favorite Halloween candy, peanut butter cups and mounds. Least favorite is candy corn. Back to net control.
Hey, thanks, there, Scott. And yeah, sorry to hear about the accident with your wife there, but glad that she's fine. It was just just the car that had some issues. So and yeah, very good on doing that DX contest thing. I am, or at least for me, I don't really hear too much about DXing in the area here. I always hear about different QSO parties and stuff like that, but different contests, but not so much on DX. So that's cool that you're also into DXing. So, and yes, candy corn. Actually, just we went down to the pumpkin farm. I think a week or two ago. We took the little girl there, and she had a great time and everything. But yeah, that was one of the things I did pick up there. And what kid isn't? But I got her like the caramel candy corn, and yeah, she loves that stuff. So I give her a couple pieces here and there for Halloween, but yeah. Um, so yeah, the regular candy corn though, I'm with you. It's like waxy and everything. I'm not a big fan of it. So. All right, moving on down the list to 83O. Denny, how was your week?
Uh, um, this is 83. Yeah, pretty good. Got my FT8 all up and running and back online and fooled around a little bit with my FT400 on Fusion. Got that back up. I actually just got a computer and monitor back up. So not a bad week. Finally got some stuff. Oh, and I put up another evaluating an antenna for balloon tracking, weather balloon tracking. I'm running a second one here, trying to figure out what's a better antenna system would be.
Hey, very good there, Denny. I'm not sure if your transmission cut off there, or if you were just complete after the balloon tracking you were talking about. But I'll hand it back to you in case it dropped there.
Yeah, maybe I didn't have the push. I dropped it a little bit so I could reset it, but maybe it was just I hadn't I hit the right push to talk switch. But that was it. Pretty much it.
Okay, thanks there, Denny. And yeah, the FCM 400 too. Just by the way, if you are doing some fusion stuff, we also do have our fusion room. We don't really have many people using it, so I always like somebody to kind of come in and make sure that pathway is still open for anybody that we're not sitting there broken for weeks on end or something. But the room, if you are in Wires X, it's 8371. It also comes up as let me pull it up really quick just to double check. It comes up as STNY. If you just look in the list for room IDs, it's just under STNY. So, yeah, very good there. Oh, and I will hand it back to you just one more time there because I realized you didn't have any comments for the net topic this evening about favorite and worst Halloween candy. So I'll send it back to you there, Denny. All right, maybe Denny had to take off right after his comments there. But if you do have if you want to come back in, Denny, to give your Halloween candy suggestions there, just please feel free during any one of the upcoming calls there just to come back in for comments. So, all right, next on the list is NE2W. Ed, how was your week?
Yeah, I'm here, Frank. Had a good week, and well, good week watching the World Series. Uh, sort of got into baseball after my son took me to a Yankees game this summer. Got started following it after going to the stadium. Nothing like being there at the game. You don't really watch the game that much as you watch everything else going on. It's really one. It was really a great time on Thursday afternoon there back in July. And let's see. Someone mentioned balloons uh, last Wednesday at our Vera meeting. John N2XE gave an excellent presentation on some of the balloons that he launched, part of the Lockheed Martin engineer training program where they hooked ham radio to these balloons and launched them. And some went for a short distance, some went down to islands in the Atlantic Ocean. And that presentation, if you go to any issue of Verifax, which you can get to at w2ow.org, click on Verifax, and pick the October issue, scroll down to where the YouTube videos are, and click on the monthly programs, and it will give you the list on YouTube of all our monthly programs. Had an interesting event this week. My wife was trying to get her laptop to work, and was trying different things, and I've picked it up and looked at it. Let me catch a break here. I picked it up, looked at it, and said, "Oh, there's nothing really to take apart. It's kind of a sealed box. I wonder, how do we get this fixed?" So I went into one of the AIs, whether it was, I forget which one, Copilot or one of them, and said, "I'm having trouble getting my laptop to turn on," and I put the name and the model of it and everything, and it basically gave me a list of things to try, and one of the things to try was to hold the power on button down for 15 seconds, and voila, it worked. So thanks to AI, saved me got us back and running. Favorite candy is this Mixins candy they sell. It's called Mixins. It's got a combination of sweet and sour stuff with it. I got into it at the YMCA. They had a bowl there for the summer when the kids were there, and one of the people that worked there would go over to Ollie's and get a bag of it and put it in the bowl. There's like 280 pieces in the bag, and it's a variety of different things. Some hard, some chewy, some lollipops, and a great mixture for not a lot of money. Walmart has it as well, but Ollie's is cheaper. So that's about it from here. Back to you, Frank. A good group tonight. Hope everyone has a good week. This is NE2W.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, it's always a lot convenient to watch a lot of the games and everything on TV. And obviously, the Super Bowl and everything is super expensive. Everything, very busy, very big crowd. I'd always like to watch the Super Bowl actually on TV. But yeah, it is nice to get out there and actually get to some of the arenas or ice rinks or anything every now and then, and actually watch some of the games and everything in person. So definitely very good there. And yeah, glad some searching there, and AI could help you out with recovering your laptop. I was going to jokingly say like, well, it also AI fixed the problem, but it also ruined your excuse to buy a new laptop there. So all right, very good there, Ed. All right, next on my list is KD3AJN. Anna, how was your week?
Good evening, Frank, and everyone else in there tonight. My week was good. Ray told you about our activities on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, I went to spend the weekend with my grandson. He had his tonsils out on Thursday, and he was a little miserable. It's not as fun as people think it is. And I just came back today. And my favorite candy is peanut butter cups. I've always liked anything with peanut butter or chocolate. And my least favorite is the Sour Patch Kids. Everyone have a great week and stay safe. JD3, AJN.
Hey, very good there, Anna. And yeah, you know, good that you were there to help the grandson out this weekend. I know I had mine out as a child myself, and the one thing I do remember, and hopefully the little guy there got to basically have as much ice cream as he wanted to help help soothe some of that soreness and everything. So very good there. All right. All right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice, and I have reached the end of my list. So let's see if there's any additional stations out there that would like to check in this evening. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. So let's open it up for any additional stations or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or concerns. Please call now. All right, hearing nothing then, we might as well wrap things up here. I'd like to thank Carlton, Cliff, Alan, Mal, Paul, Ray, Scott, Denny, Ed, and Anna for joining me this evening. We'll be returning this talk group back to normal amateur radio use. Everybody have a great and safe week there, and have a happy Halloween. This is W2FJH, and I'll be listening.